Okay, our first shape is called Cavatelli. They're also known as gnocchetti sardi or maloredus in Sardinias. This pasta shape is made using 2 fingers or your thumb to create a hollow shape like a seashell. For a texture version, you can use gnocchi paddle board, the back of a cheese grater, the back of a meat mallet, any pattern ramekin, anything that you have laying around in your kitchen will work. Later on, we'll show you how to pair this shape with a delicious meat sauce called sugo di salsiccia. So let's go ahead and make some cavatelli. So I am just going to take a small amount of dough, as I mentioned before, and keep the rest covered. It's also easier for you to work with a small amount if it's the first time, because if it takes too long to roll it out, again, you can develop a skin. So what you want to do is really apply pressure, but apply pressure with both hands evenly. So I am pressing, and at the same time, I am rolling it, stretching it. So this is, I think, the most challenging step for most people to learn, because what I've noticed is a lot of people will just put their fingers on it. So they'll end up with these dimples. Okay, and I'll show you how I smooth it out. Okay, so the key is to work with this part of your hands, not so much with your fingertips, and just kind of go across and quickly roll it out. You can see how the dough rolls out beautifully. It's very smooth. Okay, once you get it to about this size, which is about like a pencil size, okay? Then you cut them, and this one will make them in different size, okay? I'm going to show you the easiest one where you're just going to use your fingers. They're about 1 inch or so, okay? And this one is, as I mentioned, you want your short nails for this. You want to place the 2 or 3 fingers right in front of the dough, okay? And then you apply even pressure, and you pull, and you can see it curls into like a C, or a little cave, as I would say. And you can see that. So I'll show you, if you don't apply even pressure, if you don't carve it all the way, what happens, okay? A lot of people will tend to do this, okay? And you see what happens here? This is carved, but this is not. So it won't cook evenly. So you'll have a little knob here of dough that it's not cooked. So the key is, I'll redo this one again. Go in front and press and pull. Okay, and there you go. You get sort of those little nooks or little caves. So this is the easiest shape to do, and you don't need any tools at all. So this is the smooth cavatelli, as I said, the simplest way. No tools needed. So now we'll have some fun. Okay, we'll use different shapes. So we'll use a gnocchi board. Okay, and you can see now we get the ridges. And if I put it at an angle, I'll get a different pattern. Or if you have a different paddle board with a different pattern, you can get different patterns. Or the cheese grater, you get little dimples. I'll do one more. Okay, let's try it here. Okay, let's roll some more. Okay, I'm going to go with the meat mallet. And this one you get the pattern, those little squares like. Okay, I've got one more tool from my kitchen. Let's see how this one comes out. This is similar to the cheese grater. So as you can see, you can make all sorts of fun shapes. I also want to show you what my grandmother used to use in the old days before they had the gnocchi board. And this was hand woven with, it's a grass that grows in Calabria. And they would use it the same way, you can see. you get a different pattern. And again, if you go at a different angle, you get a different pattern even here. And you can also use a sushi mat. A sushi mat also works the same way and will give you those patterns. Now, if you want to make the maluredus or the gnocchetti sardi, those are really small. So you're actually only using your thumb to shape those. And those are ideal to make them as tiny as you can. So this is how you would do it. You just use your thumb. They just fall off. And you can see you can go really, really tiny with these.